Hello everybody, before we start this video I'd like to give a shout out to 3 people this time. Well, this week we're doing Primitive Palzor, copyright free music, and Kerberoz, zockt. And from only at Seanster Super 5 as well as over for the Mass Legion and everyone Seanster Patrol made by Family Manny Posse. Wish you good luck in your own future. Now, without further ado, let's begin your feature presentation. Hope you all enjoyed the video and have a good day.
Hello everybody, my name is Seanster Super 5 and everybody welcome all back to, welcome shall I say, not welcome back to, this is a new series, this is a one-off special, but welcome everybody to the 13th Seanster Super 5 Genshin-Impact one-off specials, and this time it's going to be a little something different to the formula this time around. So, well, I was like thinking of what else new we could do with these Genshin-Impact one-off specials today, because with the past few specials, the past 12, it's mainly been focused on a few things, mainly some story content from other characters. But I thought that this time for the one-off specials, I thought it'd be a little something for the new players on how to level up their characters. So, of course, I'm sure if everyone knows by now, if you can see on the below screen where the health bar is that all my characters appear to be level 80, and a lot of people ask, how do I get my characters to level 80? So, for a little bit of a change this time around, I thought if I would take this one-off special to give everybody a lot of tips and tricks on how to obtain the items needed to get your characters up to the maximum level for those new players. And for those who have played Genshin Impact, I hope that it will be a little good guide all the same affair, but if you already know, then it's quite okay. I hope it will be a good show all the same. So, and alongside that, I was given a little bit of a survey to do after I show you a little bit of the tips and tricks. Apparently there's been a lot of abyssal energies coming out of the Ley Lines recently that have been affecting 3 vital areas, and it's up to us to find out what this could mean, and with that, a great adventure all the same, and it gives us a little time to show off the new characters that we got in the previous Genshin pool videos. But before we start this video, and before we get right into the little tips and tricks, as well as the survey of any abyssal energies, I'd like to thank everybody so much for all your support so far, especially with the end of the last series, Batman Arkham City. I'm sure as like many of you have noticed that the ending of that series was a little bit different, and all I could say was it was like added there because as much as I would love to have a playthrough of Batman Arkham Knight, considering that we've been through all the DLC and considering that we did the Matter of Family DLC, I just felt like that with the many things to come in the Seansterverse, there might not be much room to place in Batman Arkham Knight, but I do hope that the series itself will still play an integral part in the Seansterverse saga, despite the change of ending, and well, despite the change, there'll still be plenty more content to come, especially what's to come in the next couple of weeks alongside it. So that's what we're going to get through. So aside from this Genshin one-off, next week we'll be having another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero tournament, which is going to be on the same weekend as a brand new series with Manny at the helm. As much as I would love to say much about what the title could be, I don't want to spoil it too much, but all I can say is that an alliance is going to be formed. It's going to be quite marvellous and, or some might say, ultimate, mind you. Definitely looking forward to sharing that with everyone, I'm sure, as well as Manny too, of course. But let's see what else have we got. Oh yeah, and coming this Saturday, we're also going to be having another Seansterverse side story, the final Seansterverse side story of the year, which is going to be the final part of the Seanster Cut of the sequel trilogy. A little something in the Seansterverse, but also a little something for the Star Wars sequel trilogy, Seanster Cut as a whole. So I hope everyone looks forward to that as well. And of course, at the end of the month, we're going to be having the end of the year update, which, as promised, there is going to be a little something Seanstermations Isekai related, a special surprise coming by. But I'd just like to again thank you all so much for making 2025 the best it could be. It has been such a joy to be sharing content of this caliber with everyone, and even content that was thought to be lost to time. Such as The Simpsons Hit and Run and what's coming after this one-off special next week. But all the same, without all your support, none of these videos would have been possible. And I know I know we've had quite a lot of Genshin-Impact one-off specials on the channel. Don't worry, there's only going to be just one. There's not going to be another one after this. Just, condensing down on how many Genshin specials there is to make room for other content, especially what's to come with the 10th year anniversary special. But also I'd like to take this time to have a moment of silence for all those Genshin players who are playing Genshin-Impact on last-gen consoles, because as of recently, Genshin-Impact have ended support with last-gen consoles, PS4, the lot, and although I do hope that the journey of those players will continue on with the next-gen consoles, with PS5, the new Xbox onward, I hope that it all goes well, but if not, I really do hope that you've had a great journey so far. I'm hoping it will continue, but I do hope that you've enjoyed the game just as much as we have, as well as everyone who has played Genshin-Impact. So, for those PS4 last-gen console players who play Genshin-Impact, we hope that you've had a good time, and if you're ready, and of course when the time comes where you would like to continue your journey with next-gen consoles, we'll be happy to share them alongside you. And of course plenty of Genshin Pool videos to come, so there is that too. So we're never going to be short of Genshin on this channel, do not worry about that. And with that, I think that's about every bit of news for the time being, and with that it's time to start another Genshin special, a little different than the usual formula, but I hope it will be a great show all the same, because there might be a lot of boss battles and even a few little tips and tricks on how to level up one's characters. But now it is time to start another Genshin adventure with all of our characters that we have gained so far over the many years of the Genshin Pool videos. And of course, if you enjoyed these videos, as well as the many more things to come after it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon as the sun shines once again on the wonderful town of Nodcry. We're finally here, and with that, the start of a new adventure is about to begin. And so, for everyone here at Short Super 5, as well as everyone from the Master Legion and everyone in the Short Super Patrol made by Family Manny Posse, thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and now it's time to begin our one-off special. We're starting off with a few tips and tricks on how to level up your characters, and the survey that we'll be gaining along the way, which was given to us by a friend of mine around this area by the name of Nefa. Apparently, she's been looking into all these ley line anomalies, and it does pay handsomely too, which is kind of needed, to be fair, because the holiday season's coming up, and well, I like to treat my family and friends with a little something for the holiday season. And well, I did try and I did try many jobs to be fair, but this one sounded reasonable, to be fair. A lot reasonable compared to my last job, of course. Well, I would say job, but I looked into the website one time, and let's just say, I'm never going to be getting into Vox Tech anytime soon, and it's quite a shame considering how awesome their website looked.
The heck did they have time to make this? How did I get fired literally on the employee survey? Oh, you know what, folks? I didn't want the payment anyway, okay? Just, keep my check, keep my, this survey. I mean, it's clearly rigged anyway, but, if something goes wrong, don't come crying to me. That guy ain't gonna come crying to me when his plan to take over heaven goes in complete failure.
It was mainly for Christmas presents, and the payment looked good at the time, and no, it was not worth it even before I looked into it. And quite right too. I mean, because I was pretty much set anyway, to be fair, but I love to go the extra mile for my friends and family. Anyway, so as many Genshin players have asked themselves, how do we get our characters to the appropriate level needed for a certain boss battle or chapter of the art? Well, as you can see here, this here is a ley line opening. Now, these are scattered all across the map on Teyvat, in all nations from Mondstadt to Nodcry, and these give you some materials that are needed to gain a few bit of currency, as well as XP books that will be used to level up your characters once you've got all the necessary requirements. The second part of this will continue once we go along. But if we manage to open these ley lines, it will summon monsters directly to our direction. Nothing too serious, of course, but these help you grant all sorts of abilities for your character. So if I were to press it now, it seems like a monster has appeared from the abyssal ley lines, and he hits hard. And with each defeat of these monsters, up to the necessary requirements, and as well as making sure that your counters are all leveled up. Not only with each defeat will the monster like drop another necessary material ready for a level up of a weapon and or a character, but it also gives you a few little extra experience that will go into your adventure rank, giving you a lot of rewards and even a few wishes along the way to help you build your perfect team. But afterwards, a little blossom will pop up from the ley lines, and when you press into it, you'll get this option whether you want to choose to claim rewards normally by using 20 original resin, or upgrade it to 40 resin to claim 2 times the award, using 1 fragile resin to claim 3 times the award, or use 50 primo gems. And I'm not going to be using primo gems to do that. But if you do, then good respect. Respect me. Honestly, I do respect. But in this little example, I'm going to use the regular 20 resin. As you can see, we got ourselves a couple of level up books, a few companionship XP that goes into our adventure rank, as well as Mora for the old spendings. But now, to get some, however, characters won't always be easy to level up at first, because there is items that you can also get, level up materials that you get from bosses such as this one right ahead. Now, each one of them is different, each one has a certain requirement, but thankfully, we got ourselves a team to deal with this boss in particular. For instance, the Frostmoon Scion's lovable gal of Lauma. We've got our fish girl back from the sea and ready for action, but just as she did in the previous one of specials, Sango no Miya Kokomi, a character that came completely out of nowhere, and I didn't expect to get alongside Ganyu, but she has been an essential part of the team, especially with her healing ability, helping us all the way. And then we got another Nodcry character who was featured in the pool videos, which being Inefa, and Inefa has helped us a lot greatly in the Nodcry story. And alongside Inefa, we got her creator Aino, and together these two also help in so many ways, meaning that all 4 of these team members are perfect for the boss that lies ahead. And just like the ley line openings, the ley line blossoms will appear after you defeat every boss battle, and not only will it give you a few artifacts needed to power up your character's strength even further, but also gain a few ascension materials ready to level up your characters to that required level you need. Now, keep in mind, if you start Genshin-Impact, you will be tasked with leveling up all your characters that are from a specific region, like Mondstadt onward. So the characters that you get in the limited banners that are from other regions, their materials might not be accessible to you at the time, but thankfully they don't go anywhere, because if you progress further and further in the story, take your time, level up your characters, make sure they're all ready and prepared before taking on another story chapter, then you should be all set to go. Just keep all this in mind and you will be totally fine. But seeing as that we're at an appropriate level, we can take care of this boss battle easy. Of course, we're going to be facing the Frost Knight Hera. Now, this boss battle in particular relies solely on elemental changes. So, the element that is most dominant while attacking this thing will be absorbed into its being, and so its elemental type will change to that. It is highly advised to be careful, especially when it does that. But if you use enough elemental reactions, it will stun it, like so. Now, as you can see, it's changed its elemental type to Dendro, which means that a good shot from Electro and Hydro units will be very much required here. And with one more fell swoop, the boss is down, and we've got ourselves a Trounce Blossom, which you get from beating boss battles, and you will need 40 original resin to make this, and thankfully we've got plenty we need. And when we go into it, we get ourselves an artifact, a couple of artifacts, a few level up materials needed to unlock a certain character of a certain element, as well as a character level up material that will be used to level up your characters to that sweet level 80, level 90 rank that you also been looking forward to for so long. And as long as you keep those tips in mind, and make sure your characters are up to an appropriate level, you should be all fine. But one little thing I like to say do not rush through the story mode. Be sure to like take your time with each chapter, and it seems like that the bosses are too hard or the enemies are just too beefy, then make sure to like take the time to like, you know, probably spend a week or more to like level up your characters before going into that. I've learned that the hard way when rushing into the Inazuma story, so long as you keep your pace, learn how much damage input you're putting into it and keep leveling up those characters, because they're going to help you definitely in the long run, and it all depends on your character's level and your adventure level, which you should be fine. Okay, and now that the lesson's all done, it's time to get to the fun part, the survey. So, there have been a few ley line disturbances that have been all over Teyvat. I did get Arlecchino on this, but she hasn't reported back to me yet. So, I guess we're going to be doing the rest of it ourselves. That should be fun. Nice little bit of a road trip, with boss battles in between. Okay, so, there have been a couple of disturbances. Both of them seem to be here in Fontaine, and we got ourselves our favourite Hydro Archon, Farina, Ryan Shogun, and Siegeween helping us here today. And it should be around here somewhere, unless I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I'm totally going the wrong way, but yeah, but you know, a nice little bit of a stroll, you know, and finally back in Fontaine after so long. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. You know, with the greenery, the oceans, the background, and you know, the Millazines are very peaceful folk. To be fair, yeah, really great for parties and dinners. To be fair, yeah. Very good. Okay, so. You know, despite my my poor sense of directions, it should be this way, and it seems that Fontaine's waters seem to be affected by the recent ley line disturbances. Nobody knows why, but it all seems to have happened in the Night Kingdom as a whole, and some of its energy kind of spilt out. It's a very disturbing thing, mind you, because it's, you know, the Night Kingdom and anything with abyssal energy shrouding it can be very dangerous if not very careful. But you know, the abyss is how we met Skirk, so there was a little bit of an upside to it. But as we enter here, we see that a hole is breaking up in the coral in the reef of Fontaine's oceans, and if that were to get out of hand, who knows what could occur. We managed to contain it, but it seems like something inside it is causing it not to. It's causing the surrounding area not to be fixed. We're still working on that. I'm pretty sure we got Arlecchino on that, but once we deal with this, we can go find where she is. But until then, it's up to us to take care of this ley line disorder and hopefully find a way to send whatever is in this rift home. And we've got ourselves the perfect team needed, and with Siegeween helping out with double support and 2 Archons ready to take action, we are now going to face against whatever lies ahead, and it seems we're going to be facing the all-devouring narwhal. Sounds. Oh wow, that is a beast. That is a big beastie. All right, be careful now. Use attacks to. Whoa, okay. Oh, it's. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Where did you go? Where did you go? There you are!
Shine down.
Whoa, okay.
Hold the line.
Alright, looks like this thing's not going to be as easy as I thought. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we got a couple of Fontaine characters to help out. Because not only do they provide great support, but they have certain attacks that allow them to penetrate any monster or ley line abyss monsters that are in the surrounding area, which is all perfect for us.
Illusion shattered. Rebuild.
It seems like it's using the rifts to escape, but not for long.
Shine down.
There you are.
You shall perish.
Almost got it. There we go. That should grab its attention. Oh, hello. Is it going? Yep, it's going back up. Whoa, whoa! How Skirk was able to take care of that single-handedly is beyond me. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's coming this way. Okay. In the belly of the beast. Oh, we got ourselves a friend here. Sweet. Just what we needed, okay. So, a little trick. If you bring Fontaine characters with you, we can break this guy's armour. Once we break his armour, we can get back out of the belly of the beast and hopefully, slowly but surely. Uh-oh, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Alright, there we go. That should do it. And we're out. That was very very spooky, but nothing we can't handle. Let's go, Raiden. Let's go, eh? That's Karina again. Going in with Sango no Miya Kokobi, provided with the extra Hydro support. That should do it. That should do it. Oh no, he ain't getting away from us this time or next time. Alright, the second he pops out of that rift, we'll be swimming for gold. There you are! There we go! With the syringe of victory, Siege Ween has gained us our first out of 3 victories at this one-off special, and with these Ley Line Blossoms, we use 30 original residents in these weekly boss battles. So, with a touch of a button, we gain ourselves some new items, along with a few level up materials and a few artifacts, and also a little something to help create new weapons in the blacksmiths, meaning that any new weapon materials that you get, well, that can only be obtained in the blacksmith. There you go, that's how you do it. Now, it's time to move on to the second Ley Line distortion now, and well, here's hoping that Arlecchino managed to sort this out. She said that she would handle it, but you know, I can't help but just to see how she is. Fingers crossed anyway. I'm pretty sure she's alright. Here we go. Okay, this is definitely the place. I don't see Arlecchino anywhere. Unless... No, that's definitely her Crimson ability right there. What could have happened to her? Well, you know, I guess the only way we'll ever know is if we go. And I'm really glad that we got Shenhar with us this time around. The character we've been waiting for so long. And it seems that... Wait a minute. The Ley Line Disturbances from Arlecchino herself? What happened? Surely she... Oh, of course. Got word that the Abyssal Energies recently have been like distorting minds recently. And not in a good way either. What could have happened to Arlecchino? And we got to snap her out of it. We can't have the knave of the Fatui of all people like being corrupted by whatever abyssal energy this is. We've got to save her. We just gotta.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Allow me!
I'm not afraid.
Is it my turn now?
Transfiguration!
But we need you to wake up. Whoa! Okay, here we go, Shenhar. And then we got Baiju's healing. Healing us ever since the one-off special. There we go. Whoa!
Now that's more like it.
Out of all the bosses that we've ever faced, here in Teyvat, while Raiden Shogun is definitely number 1, Arlecchino definitely comes as a close second.
Darkness. Destruction shall rise.
My will embodied!
Uh-oh.
A taste of purgatory.
Whoa!
Is it my turn now?
Okay. Still got to keep our wits about us. Arlecchino may be strict, but she's really good when it comes to combat.
Look,
Whoa!
trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Whoa!
Obey. Is it my
Come on! Come on, buddy, snap out of it!
Do your
What's
master
it doing to her? It's like she's lost all knowing of her actual self.
Now you shall
But we're getting close.
You've proven to be a worthy
Her
opponent.
chivalry was always noteworthy.
You've proven
So the only way to wake her up is by fighting her, and so be it. Let's do this. Whoa!
Illusion shattered. Ridiculous.
my
Allow
blade
me.
is all that remains.
Transfiguration. My
Come on, Arlecchino! You gotta wake up!
Mine beside
You're one of our guild!
like an emergency.
You're one of our friends! Remember who you really are!
shine down.
Still no good?
Ridiculous.
Okay. Have it your way!
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Have it your way!
Sundown is only the beginning.
We're
Illusion
definitely gonna have to
shattered.
get to the bottom of this. And it starts by waking you up. Right, where is she? She can't have gone far. We'll definitely get our guild going after her immediately. Whatever caused this? It wasn't any usual abyssal power. Well, if we're going to be getting the survey done as well as free what's ailing Arlecchino, then there's only one place we need to go to. One place, the origin where this mess all began. Back to Natlan we go, everybody! One thing could have caused this. And it was definitely the dragon from the abyss, Gazoifoth. There have been rumours that he had been agitated shortly after his defeat by Malvika and the Traveller. But to think that its energy is still spiraling around here gives us more of a reason why we've got to seal away this power, and for good. And hopefully it should be able to get rid of what's ailing Arlecchino, I'm sure. Mind you, I did get word that she was subdued, but she seems to be unconscious, as if it's really affecting her that much. Well, one thing's for certain, failure is definitely not an option. In the face of an abyssal dragon, it can't be the case. It's time to strike back. And there he is. Don't know what could have been ailing outside of this barrier that goes Zoifoth, but it ends today.
You are but another fool.
Whoa! Not playing any games. That's the Abyssal Dragon of the Night Kingdom for you. But thanks to the help of the Pyro Archon, this should be quite the battle of our lives right here.
Time to end them.
Whoa! What a boss battle to end this nice little trip, eh? Nice little hunting trip. Whoa! Okay. There we go, that should do it. Oh, it seems like they're paralysed. The more of these abyssal nodes we take out, the more easy it'll be to hit this dragon in the face. There we go. Alright, Seat Lolly, it's your turn. Go, Sheolin. Whoa! No wonder why he was ranked high as the hardest weekly boss in the game. Be careful. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, we nearly went down with the ship there. What are you doing now? Nope! 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 Yeah, he is definitely serious. I think he is serious. Uh-oh. Alright.
Get to work.
Alright, come on. We gotta keep our wits about us now.
Light of the blazing sun.
There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. No! There we go, not today! Ain't gonna
Show no mercy.
be giving me a one shot today. No siree. There we are. Caused a lot of trouble for our guild today, my friend. Yeah, a lot of trouble.
Rev the engines.
Fortunately for you,
Sun.
we just got the moves. Maybe so. But as long as we've got dreams tying the lies down, then the world shall not fall to the abyss. Well, that was heated. But at least we can say that we've not only helped Arlecchino, but we managed to finally put Gazoifoth back into the resting place from whence they came. Well, that was certainly a different to most one-off specials, but with that, I think that's going to be the end of another video, everybody. So, if you enjoyed this video as well as the many wonderful things to come, be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content coming soon, especially with a brand new series, a Manny Plays, shall we say. And I'm sure Manny's looking forward to seeing everybody for the Christmas and New Year's hiatus. And I hope to be sharing all the fun and enjoyment with the release of the final Seanster side story of the year. I hope it'll be a good time too. But without all your support, none of these videos would have ever been possible, and I really am thankful once again for all the love, all the support. It really makes my week. I hope it makes your week too, and I hope that the enjoyment will continue on as the climax of 2025 is here, but we're going to make every second count. Yeah, we're definitely going to make it count. So, for everybody at Seanster Survivors, also with the Master Legion and everyone on the Seanster Patrol Empire family, Manny Posse, thank you all so very much for stopping by for this one-off special. Hope that you enjoyed another Genshin time, and now I'll see everybody next time for a Manny Plays and the Ultimate Alliance that's about to be formed from the brand new series. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Having all the fun time. I'll see you everybody next time. Take care, stay safe, and have a great rest of the week, everybody. Thanks so much for coming by. Oh, and just got word Arlecchino's fine. A little groggy, but she'll recover. Do not worry about that. So she'll be fine before the holiday seasons. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.